Hey everybody, so today we're talking about manual object avoidance, and we'd like to thank James Benford for this topic, because when I asked for people for suggestions, he gave me this one. My name is Brad, and I do a drone video tip every single week, and if that's something that interests you, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Now let's get into this. Manual object avoidance, well, what does that mean? To me, that means you have no object avoidance turned on the drone, and you have to look and see and not hit anything. But why would you ever do that? Well, for instance, when you're doing a building that you have to take a bunch of pictures and there are a lot of objects around, but you have to get closer than the 5 feet that the object avoidance allows you, or 10 feet, and you need to get a little bit closer. How do you know if you're too close or too far? Well, the way we did it, we did it very easy. We were really close to the drone and we could tell. That's one way. But now let's say you're a little bit further away. Your visual observer is a little further away. How do you know? Or if you're going to go over some trees, how do you know? Well, for me, a very, very, very easy way to do it is when you're looking at the drone, and if you can see sky between the trees and the drone, you're good. Now what about if you're going to go under something? I'm going to tell you what, Ken Heron had a fantastic video, and I don't have any footage for myself because I haven't gone under things, because quite honestly, I'm a little chicken to go under things. And where we have, we've got plenty of bridges in Chicago, but I'm a little chicken to go under them still. And I'm going to go ahead and link that right up there for you guys, and this is what he does. I'm going to just give you a quick what he does. He gets low enough, as you're looking through the camera, he gets low enough and he can see the bottom, the back bottom of the actual bridge. And if you can see the other side of the bottom of the bridge, you can go under that bridge. James wanted to know, how do you do it? By just looking in the camera. That's the hard one. One thing that I do is when I'm in the air, is I can do a quick 360 and kind of see if there's anything, if you can see the tops of trees, like right here, level with your eyes, you're probably not going to clear it. You want to make sure that you're going to clear it. You want to have it so it is below the lower third of it, and you will probably clear it just fine. Now, how do you check for the sides? How do you know you're not going to hit something on the side? That one, y'all got to tell me, because that's going to be the hardest thing. I have not figured that part out yet because I don't get close enough to things in just in the visual. I don't recommend doing it just on camera alone, because you really need to have a visual observer to tell you if you're close or not, because these props are out a little further and this camera has a wide angle lens, and it's just, I don't feel comfortable giving anybody any kind of advice on how to go check the sides by just looking through the camera. Not a good idea. You want to have a visual observer or two and make sure you're looking at the drone. And this is kind of a short video because that's really all I've got. If you want to know you're clearing something, you want to be a little higher than it, and you're only using the camera, you want to make sure you can see at the bottom of your screen. You don't want to be looking at it with the middle, because it's probably not going to clear it. It's probably going to nail it, or at least trim it a little bit. But you also have to remember, you can't always see right below you, so just give yourself enough clearance. You just don't get too close. And you got to remember the angle of the camera. If the angle's down a little bit, everything else is going to be different. My advice is only for when you're looking straight out, because if you're looking down, if you're looking straight down, obviously you don't know what's around you or what's in front of you. You could be coming straight into a wall. So that's my advice, is don't always rely on the camera, because it is not the best judge of what's around you. You want to have spotters, but if you got to do what you got to do, by you looking at it and you see some sky and some space around it, obviously you're good. That's how I do a lot of things, is I don't usually use the camera to see if I can make it. I use my eyeballs, and that's why you always want things in visual line of sight. If you guys have some better tips, I would love to hear it, and maybe I'll make a second video on it and use one of your tips. Go ahead and leave a comment below on that. If you have a suggestion for another video that you would like to see, go ahead and leave that in the comments, and I will possibly make a video on that if it's something I know about. If you like the video, click the like button. If you don't like the video, click the don't like button. If you know someone who may benefit from this video, go ahead and click the share button and let them know about it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see videos from me every single time I post something. And until next time, fly safe and bye!